Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm going to make a switch here and start talking about and showing new crop corn and soybeans instead of the May contract. I just think it's time probably to make that adjustment as we're walking into the springtime here, coming into the report at the end of the month. So here we go. I did not get what I expected yesterday. This is December corn here. This is a really nice looking bar. Bullish engulfing bar, which just means that you broke the previous day's low, you broke the previous day's high, and you closed above it. So that is definitely a bullish signal. Haven't had a ton of follow through with that in the overnight. Volume looked all right. Did increase from the previous day, so that's kind of a backup signal that it was a good move. You come up into this resistance area though, and it hasn't acted great, but this kind of the way the night sessions have been going, right? So it's going to be more important how it acts to close out the night session, but then also once we open up the day session. So resistance is going to be, probably, yes, this swing high of 498, 498 and a half. So any close above 498 and a half is going to be a really bullish signal, something that's going to tell us that we're going to take that next leg up above $5 for the Dees contract. I'm still not totally on board with this as far as thinking that's what's going to take place. I may be being too bearish right now. There may be some things going on with the war and things like that I'm not taking enough of account for. But this to me is still an opportunity to get things sold. And the main reason, and get not everything sold, but get sold to the place that you wanted to be based on your marketing plan for this time of year, right? So again, I would rather see it come back down just because I think that gives us better opportunity for this summer than going straight up. And my main reasoning for it is the seasonality of this. The way the RSI looks in this situation isn't great to me. So to me, I'm still looking at this and saying, I'm not sure why yesterday happened the way it did. Yes, it's friendly, and I will respect it if we close above these levels of 498 and a half. But I'm still at a place where I'm going to use this to take advantage if I'm not quite where I wanted to be by this time of the year. So again, going back, resistance is going to be the 498 and a half area. Support's going to be the 5-day at 491 and 1/8 today. But really, a move below this low yesterday of 484 and 3/4 would be the thing, and then this low 482 and 3/4. You move below that, you'll know that this is seasonally a time where we're going to come down. But I don't expect those things to happen, frankly, until we get through that report on the 31st, the crop intentions report. I think this market is showing that it wants to hold up into that time frame to see what these acres are going to be, or at least the expectation of what these acres are going to be in the short term, moving into spring and summertime. Moving into soybeans, this is new crop soybeans, so November soybeans. A pretty good day there yesterday as well. You did poke out these highs that I had mentioned. You did not close above them, so not as strong as corn yesterday, not as good looking a bar, not a bullish engulfing bar because we did not break the low that day. You have not followed through to take out the overnight high last night, yesterday's high, which was 1154. Got up to 1152 and 3/4. So yesterday's high of 1154 will be your resistance. A move above that probably would find some buying. Probably wouldn't even need to close just because of the way this looks. You move above that, we're probably going to take a little jump in this thing. Support will be the 5-day at 1147 and 3/8. And then, again, this swing low is the most important, 1133 and 3/4. That's a long time to wait. So, this is a place where you do still need to just be making decisions. It did turn bearish to me when we had this big down move, and now we've been consolidating. So I'm still in the place where until we are able to close above this high or take out this high and see some strong buying, I can't totally jump on board with this. So this is still a place to me where you need to be playing catch up if you aren't where you want to be. But again, I'll have to change my mind if we get a close above this swing high at 1154. That to me would be a signal that we are most likely going to run back up and try to challenge those highs again. So we will just have to let the market tell us what to do here. I did get surprised yesterday. That was much stronger than I expected, especially with not a ton of new news. Obviously, the news for beans and why we shot up was that Trump and Xi did plan a meeting for May. I can't remember the exact date. I think maybe May 12th. So that's when beans really took off yesterday, just signaling the marketplace that maybe there is a chance still, from a communication standpoint, that they can work this out and beans can get some demand from China. So we will watch the price action today. Everybody have a great day. Thanks. Bye.